Wow, what a terrible, terrible show tonight in the Big Apple. Terrible show tonight in the Big Apple. The Smackdown. I'm the Godfather Soul, just moving swimming. Lake Chad Henshaw said, you like to dance like Chubby Checker, sing like Lionel Richie, dance like James Brown, like to get in a hot tub, don't make me sweat, don't make me dry, don't make me wet. Ow! Reference to Eddie Murphy doing an impression of James Brown from Saturday Night Live back in the 80s. So I saw the reruns on Comedy Central when I was little. And let's see where I'll start things off. Start things off with see what start with I just want to say I hated this show. This show was just terrible. The name of my topic tonight is called Nonsense in New York in New York City, Madison Square Garden. Could is Money in the Bank doomed 1 week from tomorrow night? And by the way, rest in peace to Sika Anoa'i of the Wild Samoans and Bill Cobbs and we lost someone today. A funny man, Martin Mull, appeared on episodes of Roseanne. Many episodes of Roseanne. He played in many movies too. So many movies. It's really funny. He'll be missed, truly missed. Before I open up to sorry my little rant about tonight's show, I'm gonna open up the show a little something. The name of the song is called One Love, sung by Stephen Bishop from the movie 1984 movie Unfaithfully Yours, starring Dudley Moore, Natasha Kinski, and Armand Asante. So get ready for a rant about tonight's Smackdown. So I'm really, really pissed off. Very pissed off. Get ready. Here's something to open up the show with. Well, my little open up the show tonight. Um, One Love, sung by Stephen Bishop from the movie Unfaithfully Yours, starring Dudley Moore, Natasha Kinski, and Armand Asante. Here it is. Right back. Get ready for my show. Could this show be any stupider and pathetic tonight? This show was just, oh boy. Why? Jade Cargill should have won this, man. This is just terrible. This makes no sense tonight. This is just terrible tonight, man. Can this be any terrible tonight? Triple H. Is this some kind of white thing? Why you have chicken strap one? This show is just unbelievable tonight. Makes me happy. One love, one love makes me happy. So happy. One love makes me happy. So happy. All we need is one love, everybody. One love. Just one love. Just one love. That's all we need in our lives. One love. Oh, you just heard that by Stephen Bishop from the movie Unfaithfully Yours. One Love. One Love by Stephen Bishop from the 1984 romantic comedy Unfaithfully Yours starring Dudley Moore, Valerie Soul, Natasha Kinski, and Armand Asante. This show, New York City, was just terrible. I hated it. I hated it completely. Completely hated it. Oh, let's see what I can say to start off with tonight. Okay, New York City, Madison Square Garden. New York City is called the Big Apple. Well, I call it the Big Rotten Apple because tonight was nonsense, complete nonsense. To kick things off tonight with a recap of last week. We saw a beatdown from the beating of Jacob Fatu, the son of the brother of the Usos, the son of the brother of the Usos, and the son of Rikishi, fourth son of Rikishi. Kick thing, yeah. Jacob Fatu. Jacob Fatu line the bloodline to stand tall. Cut to the parking lot where Paul Heyman meets with the bloodline, with Heyman wondering where Jacob Fatu is before they head to the entranceway. Only for the screen to reveal Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton, and Kevin Owens have arrived for revenge. They make a beeline for the ramp, and they go after the bloodline, bringing them to ringside. It's absolute chaos at ringside right now. With Kevin getting on a drop on Total Younger before Nick Aldis runs down with the security to get things under control as we go to commercial break. Yeah, this is a real terrible show to start up. Getting their revenge. Who can blame blame Owens and Orton Owens and Cody? I see. We saw a little. Yeah, Orton and Rose reunite after they had history together in the legacy along with Ted DiBiase Jr. And Nick Aldis came out here trying to tell them to calm down, To seemingly no avail, all is directs the guard to enter the ring, but takes an RKO from the Viper, leaving the rest of security rushing in only to find themselves in a brawl with the trio. The three clear the ring, with only one guy remaining who takes a stunner, an RKO, and a crossroads, and all the storms up the ramp to the back. The crowd chant for the trio. The crowd chant for the trio as Owens and Orton run down the bloodline, promising to put them down for good at Money in the Bank. Orton says the bloodline sees three victims, but the champ doesn't see it that way. He sees his friend Kevin Owens, a 14-time world champion, the man responsible for Cody Rhodes standing there, the legend killer, the Viper, the Apex Predator, Randy Orton, in a sold-out arena in Madison Square Garden. The way he sees it, he should be defending his championship, but instead he's in a fighting war, and he thought he finished WrestleMania 40. Finished at WrestleMania 40. Nick Aldis returns to ringside with New York's finest as Rose tells Solo he doesn't know why they're calling themselves the Bloodline. He doesn't see a boss or a tribal chief. He sees a seat filler. Cody's music hits. It's a final trio, finally obliged, leaving the ring. Things settle down as commentary run down the upcoming qualifying matches for Money in the Bank for tonight's show before it goes to commercial break. I would say the promo tonight was just terrible. It just it, let's see what we'll go next. Now we see this next match that made me really angry. Women's Money in the Bank qualifying match: Candice LeRae versus Jade Cargill versus Tiffany Stratton. LeRae and Stratton take their turns going after the common target of Cargill, each other trying to wear her down. Cargill gets brought to her feet, but counters her out of the double suplex before taking down both women to the mat. Big thrust kick takes Stratton out of the ring as Cargill focuses on LeRae, hoisting her up for a press slam that sends her to Stratton on the outside. Nia Jax makes her way to ringside, but is cut off by Bianca Belair, who starts arguing with the Queen to go to commercial break. Now we see the fight is beginning. Stratton and LeRae regain control of the match. Yeah. As the Barbie doll wannabes, Tiffany takes the ropes, only for Candice to take her down with a clothesline. Cargo gets back to her feet as LeRae hits Stratton with a DDT, only for Jade to break up the pin. Stratton takes control again, sending Cargill and LeRae to the corners for a handspring back elbow on Jade. But Candice evades. LeRae fights back, but is dropped down hard by Tiffany for a cover, only for LeRae to kick out. Candice goes after Stratton and Cargill until Jade gets to her feet, sending Stratton to her corner for sending. Hold on a second. Okay, I'm back. Back. Let's see. Back at ringside, Stratton and Ray. See, Stratton and Ray getting control of the match as Tiffany takes down the ropes, only for Candice to take her down with a clothesline. Cargo gets back to her feet as Ray hits Stratton with a DDT, only for Jade to break up the pin. Stratton takes control again, sending Cargill and Lorraine to the corners for a handspring back elbow on Jade, but Candice evades. Ray fights back, but is dropped down hard by Tiffany for cover, only for Ray to kick out. Candice goes after Stratton and Cargill until Jade gets to her feet, sending Lorraine into the corner for sending Stratton to the opposite side. Cargill both builds momentum before getting sent to the outside by Tiffany, where Nia Jax looks to get involved until Bianca and the ref looks to get involved until Bianca and the ref intervene. Indy Hartwell shoves Jade into the ring post, causing Blair to give chase back into the ring. Ray gets a near fall off an inside cradle, only for Tiffany to fight back with the prettiest moonsault ever to score a pin and win. Wow, this is this is crap. This is a garbage. Worst. This is just terrible. I mean, all I can say is this. You know, what was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? Trying to figure out. You know, I bet you know. I'm gonna say this. You fans are acting like this. All you fans watching. You know, for all some of you fans watching this video, you fans are acting like if it wasn't for that Trent Indy Hartwell, if it wasn't for if you fans, I bet a lot of you are happy that overrated um Tiffany Stratton won. And all you fans are acting like if it wasn't for that Trent Indy Hartwell, that Barbie doll tip, that Barbie doll wannabe Tiffany time, we have won tonight and qualified. Yeah, wouldn't have won tonight and qualified. Yeah, Tiffany time wouldn't have qualified. Wouldn't have won tonight and qualified. Stratton is overrated. You know, if she wins, SummerSlam 2024 will be a joke because if she cashes on Nia Jax, if if she win, if she if she ca- yeah, because if she cashes in on Nia Jax while facing Bayley, a wedge would drive between them. Jade should have won tonight. Jade the Storm Cargill should have won tonight. You know, I think Triple H is biased against Jade. This must be a white thing. That's why he's shoving Stratton in our throats. This is unbelievable. Now we see a little backstage segment where Naomi warms up for a match until Bayley stops by to say hi. They address the possibility of Naomi winning Money in the Bank, potentially cashing in. Vlad Davenport interrupts to run both women down before escaping their revenge as we go to a commercial break. Do you think again, Blair, that ridiculous Cruella de Vil hairstyle of hers? Then we cut backstage. Then we see a little backstage thing where Misha talks to Nick Aldis about a match against Nia Jax, where Street Profits address a match of their own to no avail from the Smackdown general manager. Pretty Deadly arrived with a pitch for Nick Aldis for a musical, which gets some grief from the Profits, who offer a pitch of their own match against Pretty Deadly. LA Knight says she wants the U.S. title from U.S. title from Logan Paul, but Santos Escobar and Logan Paul attacking him have their Money in the Bank qualifier tonight. Then Santos Escobar steps out alongside Tino Legado del Fantasma, and LA Knight comes out, get another shot at the U.S. title as he gets to qualify Money in the Bank as we go to commercial break. Then we see a little announcement about Indianapolis, where I am right now in Indianapolis, where it's taking three major pay-per-view live events. Then see a little meeting, a little chat with Heyman, Sioka, and about Cody, discussing about Randy Orton, Cody, and Kevin Owens, with an escort away with stuff like that. Then we see Logan Paul coming out here, and the match starts with the Money in the Bank qualifying match: LA Knight versus Logan Paul versus Santos Escobar. My hair is a little itchy because I took my shower. I should have washed it early this morning. Some shampoo. But that's because maybe it's because it's time the season. It's summertime. That's why my hair is like this. A little itchy, all this dandruff in my hair. Sorry about that. As I was saying, Paul and Escobar, the little men's Money in the Bank qualifying match starts right now. LA Knight versus Logan Paul versus Santos Escobar. Paul and Escobar immediately target Knight, both men wearing him down before Escobar looks to get one over by taking Knight down with head scissors. Paul sends Escobar out for attacking. Paul sends Escobar out before attacking Knight, both for recovery, but only gets near fall for his troubles. Knight starts to fight back now, taking the ropes, send Paul crashing to the mat. LA Knight sends Logan to the ropes. Now, but Paul hits him with a big kick before sending Knight out of the ring. Logan looks up at a Money in the Bank briefcase before leaping over the ropes for a dive on Knight. Only both men get taken down by Escobar, who stands tall with a smile as we go to a commercial break. Back at ringside, Paul slammed his head against the announce table by Knight before Escobar intervenes again. Then later in the match, Bam, all them Logan Paul break it up, butting heads and all that stuff. And bam, we got ourselves a winner. Later on, LA Knight scored a victory. Come the main Money Bank ladder. Become dancing the man's Money in the Bank. Looks like he's gonna go after looks like he's gonna wants that briefcase. I've been waiting for another time to cash in on Cody Rhodes. But this show was terrible tonight. Then we see a little backstage segment, and Carmelo came says he wants to become mellow in the bank. Then we see a little tribute to Sika and the Wise Ones we lost. There's a little video package from Andrade Cien. Then we see a little women's Money in the Bank qualifying match. Naomi versus Blair Davenport versus Indy Hartwell. There were little the little hairstyle Blair Davenport has. Hmm. Hartwell and Davenport go after Naomi as the opening bell, but the alliance breaks down quickly as Davenport gets a roller on Hartwell for near fall. Hartwell turns things around, focusing on Naomi with a powerbomb for um, powerbomb for a near fall wrong before action spills the ring. Davenport lays out Hartwell for adventures. We go to commercial break. Back at ringside, Davenport and Hartwell go at it until Naomi catches the ladder on the great name of assisted by Davenport later on. Ooh, I see a little spine buster Davenport gave to Naomi. And all three women are back to their feet with Naomi eventually taking control of the heat stick into the match, but Davenport takes advantage, laying to Naomi on for Indy to pull her out of the ring. Naomi gets brought out as well, but Straight Kevin gets revenge for her error. She deserved it, sending her into the ring post. She sends Indy back into the ring where Naomi takes her down hard for pinning and wins the advance. The winner is Naomi. Yep, Indy, that's what you get for costing Jade. For costing Jade on the qualifying match tonight. That's what you get. She got what she deserved. Tonight's show was just terrible. Now we do see a little match card, a little match rundown, the match for next week's Smackdown, including Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill, Jade Cargill taking on Indy Hartwell and Candice LeRae. Street Profits facing Pretty Deadly. We also find that the A-Town, the Unders, facing DIY for the WWE Tag Team Championship. Smackdown Tag Team Championship. Then we see that arrogant, Aussie piece of shit Grayson Waller and that arrogant piece of garbage Theory attack DIY backstage. And I hate those guys. Then we see a little a little segment, Bloodline segment, sponsorship. Change. We want Roman. I don't know why they didn't talk about the passing of Soul Sioka. I mean, I know how they feel. Bloodline feels about the passing of CK and the why. See, I thought tonight that Bloodline was gonna turn babyface tonight due to the passing of Solo Siaka, a fellow Samoan Samoan like the Bloodline. And what happened was this. Later on my Heyman gathers a little microphone, Heyman calls for a microphone, wave of boos from the crowd, and a blackout feed, and thanks to whoever who feels like being Steve Austin in 2024. Heyman starts to introduce the group before Solo motions the microphone as the crowd chants "We Want Roman." Solo says before we get to that, he wants to introduce us to the newest member of the bloodline, the Samoan werewolf, and Solo's enforcer, Jacob Fatu. The stage graphics and music are all ready to go. Jacob Fatu makes his way to the ring as Paul Heyman looks down for the ring, looking uneasy at the arrival of Jacob Fatu as he enters the ring before we go to commercial break. And was back from again we'll go back from ringside where Solo Sikoa tells Madison Square Garden to acknowledge him. And the screen cuts to black as MSG is doing so in an unsavory manner. Solo tells Tama Tonga to acknowledge him, to which Tama does, and his brother, Tonga Leola. The love and the acknowledgement is shared by his enforcer, Jacob Fatu. Where Solo turns his attention to Paul Heyman, who tells to acknowledge him as well. Tonga Leola unveils a lace similar to what was presented by Roman Reigns, which shocks Paul Heyman, as Sikoa tells the wise man to acknowledge him. Heyman looks shook as he holds the lei, telling Solo he loves him and he acknowledges that he is not Paul's tribal chief. While the crowd pops as Sikoa lays at Paul Heyman, telling him he loved him before directing Jacob Fatu to climb up. The Samoan werewolf taking a flight from the top turnbuckle for a smash headbutt on Heyman. The Bloodline take Paul out of the ring to announce the table putting on him through the triple powerbomb as the crowd forces the Fox feed to go mute once more. Fatu eventually picks up the lei. Fatu eventually picks up the lei and puts it around on Sikoa in acknowledgement of Cortez standing tall, their fingers in the sky as the crowd tells them how they feel to bring Smackdown to a close. This was terrible. Well, I want to say, does this mean that does this mean Paul Heyman's gonna be a babyface now, since he got stabbed in the back by stabbed in the back by stabbed in the back by Bloodline? I wonder. I wonder if he's gonna become babyface. I want to know if this is Money in the Bank gonna be any good 1 week from tomorrow on Peacock, WWE Network. I don't think this will be any. This will be a terrible. This will be very terrible. Trust me. I think who knows? I think Paul Heyman's gonna be back into a baby face, but who knows? I think probably maybe they might put him as a baby face, maybe not. Who knows? just a terrible show tonight, and I think this is gonna be a new turn of events in the bloodlines going. I mean, I'm tired of this bloodline. I mean, nobody's gonna. I mean, no one can. Who's gonna stop the bloodline? I mean, they already stabbed Paul Heyman back. I mean, is Paul Heyman gonna go babyface? Who knows? Who really knows? Tonight was just terrible. Okay, before I know it well. That's my little thoughts about tonight's Smackdown. And you know what it's time for? It's time for something I like to do. It's time for my. Here it is. I know you all know what time it is. I know what it's time for. Let me play it. Something I like to do. It's time for Justin's timeline, time capsule history of all of wrestling history, sports, probably some sports, history, wrestling history, some sports, birthdays, something like that. Well, all of you heard that as the thing from Back to the Future time, Michael J. Fox and Christopher Lloyd. All of you hear that thing. And let's see. Let's go back to yesterday, June 27th. Here on Miss. June 27th, yesterday. Okay, yesterday was a happy. Yesterday would have been happy. Yesterday would have been a happy 91st birthday to Boris Malenko, the father of Dean Malenko and Joe Malenko. He died on August 26, 1994 of cancer. Very tragic passing. Yesterday was a happy 72nd birthday to Randy Hogan. No relation to Hulk Hogan. His real name is Randy Mulligan. He kind of looks like Hulk Hogan a little bit. I think he was like the storyline. I think he was like the storyline. No, he wasn't. No, well, I think he was a storyline brother of Hulk Hogan. He was never. There's no relation to Hulk Hogan. Sorry. Yesterday was a happy 34th birthday to Kimber and Frankie, better known by a ring name Kimberly. And see some wrestling history. See June 27th, 1994 on Monday Night Raw. Commentators were Gorilla Monsoon and Randy Macho Man Savage. Mabel with Oscar defeated Bam Bam Bigelow, Luna Vachon by countout. Erna Shyster defeated Rick Myers. Quang with Harry Rubin defeated Mike Moraldo. Tag team champions, the Hair Shrinkers, Captain Lou Albano defeated the Executioners. And Lex Luger defeated Mike Bell. And on the King's Court, he welcomed special guest Jim the Anvil Neidhart about why he turned down Bret Hart, why he helped Owen become the King of the Ring. Because and stuff like that. And Owen Hart came out. He talked about how since now he's the King of the Ring, he's gonna go after his brother Bret for the WWE title at SummerSlam '94 and all that stuff. And see, 2004. Um, see, hold on a second. 2004, WWE, the Great American Bash took place, and John Cena defeated Booker T, Nate Dupree, and RVD in a fatal four-way elimination match for the US WWE for the U.S. title. Took place at the Norfolk Scope Arena in Norfolk, Virginia. Great American Bash 2004. John Cena defeated Booker T, Rene Dupree, and RVD in a fatal four-way elimination match for the WWE US title. Luke Reigns defeated Charlie Haas. Rey Mysterio defeated Chavo Guerrero for the Cruiserweight title. Kenzo Suzuki defeated Badass Billy Gunn. Sable defeated Torrie Wilson. Torrie Wilson should have won. Mordecai defeated Hardcore Holly. And John Bradshaw Layfield, Eddie Guerrero thought he won the match, but it didn't happen. Showed a replay of what happened. Then Kurt Angle showed the replay of what happened. That Eddie Guerrero didn't win the match. John Bradshaw Layfield did this, and he became and the first time in his career, John Bradshaw Layfield, it was a Texas bull rope match. John Bradshaw Layfield became the WWE champion for the first time in his career. after being tag team partners with Rupert Bradshaw, APA. First time in his career he became John Bradshaw later became the WWE champion. But you know what? I think Kurt Angle should just restart the match and not. He should just restart the match and not give the belt to John JBL. That's what I believe, in my opinion. Then we see the stupid stipulation match, the stupid match with a stupid stipulation: The Undertaker versus Bubba Ray Dudley versus The Undertaker versus the Dudley Boys. The Concrete Crip handicap tag team match. If The Undertaker loses, cover he has to cover Paul Bearer and cement. That was a stupid stipulation I've heard. I hate that. I hate that stipulation. I mean, Paul Heyman always thinks he can get everything he wants. Paul Heyman kind of got what he deserved a little bit here because after all the bad shit crap he did in WWE all these years, tonight, he got what he deserved by the bloodline. But I almost thought the bloodline was going to turn babyface due to the passing of one of their fellow Samoans. So, Secret NOI. But I really hated this stipulation right here, concrete match. But Undertaker won the match, but where we thought he was going to save Paul Bearer, but Undertaker had a cover in the concrete said, "Paul, I have no choice. Rest in peace." And Paul Bearer said, "No." As the show ends. And 2014 on Smackdown, June 27, 2014 on Smackdown, took place this took place at a Consol Energy Center in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, one of my friends' hometown where he lives there. It took place in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. It was a Smackdown show, June 27, 2014, on the Sci-Fi Channel at the Consol Energy Arena in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the hometown of one of my friends. The show opened up with the WWE Money in the Bank pay-per-view just 48 hours away. WWE CEO Triple H placed his bets on the Authority. Dean Ambrose with some very bad news, and Roman Reigns speared his way through Randy Orton and Kane. Triple H kicked off SmackDown with Randy Orton and Seth Rollins. WWE CEO proudly claimed that the Authority era will be remembered for its history and all that stuff, and everything. And Dean Ambrose defeated Wade Barrett. Dean Ambrose defeated Bad News Barrett. Page defeated Cameron. Sheamus defeated Bray Wyatt. Got versus so with Eric Rowan, and Luke Harper by disqualification. Alberto Del Rio and Cesaro. Paul Heyman defeated Dolph Ziggler on RVD. Rusev Rolando defeated Sin Cara. And Roman Reigns defeated Kane by DQ. This is the night. Before Money in the Bank 2014. Then a couple of movies released in theaters. Transformers: Age of Extinction. Let's see. Transformers: Age of Extinction. Starring Mark Wahlberg and Stanley Tucci. And they came together. Starring Amy Poehler, Paul Rudd, and Amy and funny lady Amy Poehler. Now let's go to the today's history. Today's history, June 28th. See, see, June 28th. See, June 28th. See some wrestling history for wrestling birthdays for June 28th. Then we go to the wrestling history. Okay, today is a happy. I know some of my friends know who this man the guy is. His name is Rob Diedrich. I bet some of my friends know he's Rob Diedrich, who was a guest on, who was who was a WWE fan. He was the host of MTV's Ridiculousness. Rob Diedrich, and today's a happy birthday. Happy he Rob Diedrich. He's 50 years old today, and today is a happy. Today's a happy 52nd birthday to John Heidenreich. And see, on this day in 1994 on ECW Hardcore Wrestling, ECW Hardcore TV, yeah, yeah, I think this was Mick Foley's ECW debut after his contract drew from WCW, but he showed up with the WCW title. Yeah, he got fired. Eric Bischoff fired him. He went to WCW as Cactus Jack. Yeah, he was cutting a little promo and see a couple of matches happening on this day. Let's see. Tag team match: Dory Funk Jr. and Terry Funk. The Funk Brothers defeated Hack Myers and Stevie Richards. Tag team steel cage tag team match: Mr. Hughes and Shane Douglas defeated Bruise Brothers, Don Harris and Ron Harris. And yeah, this was I think I think I think Mick Foley made his ECW debut after he being fired by Eric Bischoff from WCW. He showed up with a WCW tag team title in his hand, or something like that. And in 2004 on Monday Night Raw, Triple H continues to manipulate Eugene, and we see a little see a little match main event. We see a little match. This was leading up to Vengeance 2004. We see Chris Benoit face off against Kane, the main event. And Kane is interviewed by JR, and Matt Hardy attacks him about what he did, leading until security police grab him. And see, yeah, Kane faced off against Kane faced off against the world title match. A little rematch world title match. Chris versus Kane. And stipulation was that if the winner of the match will face Triple H at Vengeance. Chris Benoit must win by tap out, whereas Kane can win by pin, submission, and disqualification or count out. Late in the match, Chris Benoit struggled to get crossface on Kane crossface on, but Kane powered out of it. Chris Paul managed to make Kane tap out with a modified vision of crossface to win the match. Kane became a sore loser and attacked Chris Paul after the match and connected with a vicious chokeslam. Then Lita's music hit and came out of the ring with a smile on her face. Lita picked up the World Heavyweight title and presented the title and presented it to Kane and raised his arm. Presented it to Kane and raised his arm. Kane turned around to go after Chris Benoit, but Lita kicked him between the legs. Kane grabbed Lita by the throat and picked her up for the chokeslam, but changed his mind because she is pregnant. Chris Paul got to his feet and knocked Kane out cold with a belt shot to the head as Raw came to a close. Yep, that was Monday, June 28, 2004, 20 years ago today on Monday Night Raw in Richmond, Virginia, the Richmond Coliseum. Commentators were good old JR and Jerry King Lawler, WWE Hall of Famer. That's it for all of you wrestling fans. Hope you enjoyed my little rant review about tonight's shitty Smackdown on my little timeline history of all the wrestling birthdays of pop culture. Now, tonight I'm going to close out something with all of you tonight. And this number one hit single from 1994. Some of you remember it. And let's see. I'm trying to see. I'm gonna close out this song with his number one hit single from 1994 by John Cicada. It's called "If You Go" from his album. I think it was yeah, it's from his 1994 album, Heart, Soul, and a Voice. Number one hit single from 1994. Here it is, "If You Go" by John Cicada. Close out the show tonight. One of the best hits of 1994. My mom loved this song when I was little. Her in the episode of Baywatch that same year. When Adrian Paul's character in the show was taking a vacation with her boyfriend, the show ended. Got the name of the episode what it was. As I go, baby, I think of you. This show might not be any worse tonight. Say goodbye. Every time in my life, you know, all I really want is you. Ooh, yeah. What I said. I love John Cicada. You know, he was a member of the Miami Sound Machine. Good friends with Gloria Stefan. All I really want is you. Say goodbye. All I really want is you. Yeah, yeah. Dun, 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 dun. John Sakai's a legend. One big legend, you know. He brought the voice of South Florida. One of his best songs John Sakai wrote was Just Another Day. You know. He also did a duet with Shanice Wilson called in the movie Pocahontas, If I Never Knew You. Just Another Day is a good song. One good artist he is, John Cicada. All I really want is you. Yeah, yeah. Good old John Cicada. On the all-time, he's a really good artist, very good artist, no doubt about it. It's true, he's really a good artist. Well, that's it for all of you. Subscribing to Godfather Soldier Smooth Swimming. Hope all of you have a really good night. Peace. I'm out of here.